Hello everyone and welcome to TagMango's product demo. My name is Maz and I'm so excited to give you a walkthrough of all the features that we've built in TagMango for the past half a decade. Yes, you heard that right. We are not new to the space. We've been building solutions for online coaches and creators for the last 5 years now, even more than that. And we started out by building an LMS, but over time, by virtue of pure feedback of actual customers, we've built a system that now enables coaches and creators to build their own learning social network. Yes, not a plain vanilla LMS where your customers are consuming courses and live sessions, not just that, above and beyond that. So you basically build a community, you unlock peer-to-peer learning, peer-to-peer network, peer-to-peer collaboration, and development, growth, you know, improvement. All of this becomes a byproduct and your customers have great fun in the journey. So that's the ecosystem we are talking about. So when it comes to features, you name it, like landing pages, payment pages to collect both payments from India, outside India, the core system, so the entire LMS. There's inbuilt Zoom, so you could do all your one-to-many sessions like workshops, your webinars, your inner circles. You even have one-to-one. You have the feed, so you can post over there. Your customers can engage over there. You can create polls if you'd like. You have the chat room, so you don't need WhatsApp or Telegram groups outside your ecosystem, Facebook groups, right? All of that in the same ecosystem. You have coupons, you have certificates, you have banners, you have email automation, you have WhatsApp automation, you have email, WhatsApp notification broadcasts, you have gamification, so point system, badges, you have habits, tasks, you have challenges. It's a whole fiesta. Like there's so many features that I'm unable to even recall. But that's not even the craziest part. The craziest part is you get all of these things, this entire ecosystem under your own brand. Yes, you get your own website, you get your own custom branded app, and your customers experience this amazing learning and growth journey under your own ecosystem. Sounds intriguing, right? I know. So without further ado, let's get into what all TagMango has to offer. Now, first things first, just like most other online platforms, even TagMango has different plans, and based on the plan you go for, a suite of features unlock accordingly, right? And naturally, as you upgrade to higher plans, you will unlock more features, so you will unlock newer experiences. Let's look at the first plan. We have the enterprise setup only plan over here. In this plan, you have the base commission as 10%, which means that apart from the setup cost, you pay 10% commission on your earnings. So only when you earn, 10% of that goes to TagMango, and the remaining you can withdraw in your account, right? So let's look at the features over here. We get custom one-pager website. Yes, so you get a website which is beautiful and conversion friendly to the tunes of something like this. Obviously, it will have your own branded colors, and you will share the content and the images, and we will do the rest. Apart from that, you also get Android and iOS apps of your own brand. So your customers can download that from Play Store or App Store and they can log in and they can experience the world that you've created for them. Right? You also get dedicated account managers. So you will have a WhatsApp group, and anywhere you're feeling stuck or you need guidance, you can put it in the group and the team will help you out within 24 hours. You get complete white label setup. So you get your own dashboard, which will have your own logo, your own colors, and it will be on your own domain. So apart from some small things like the payment page and the Zoom link, which is not possible to white label because of compliances, the entire ecosystem, everything else will be custom branded and it will shout your brand to your customers, right? So there are a bunch of features that's there inside the dashboard that we will now be discussing. But before I get into that, I want to just zoom out a bit and talk about how do online coaches sell their digital products, right? So let's say that I want to sell a course. How would I do that? I would run ads, and through the ads, people will come on a landing page. So they'll come on a landing page where I've put all the information about the course. Then they want to pay, so they'll click on the pay button. They will go to the payment page. In the payment page, they'll put in their details. They will complete the purchase. The purchase is completed, so they will see a thank you page. Congratulations, purchase successful. These are the next steps. They should get an automated email which summarizes what their next steps are and sends them maybe the invoice. They should get an automated WhatsApp doing something similar. Naturally, they should get access to the course, right? So the course hosting platform. And then once they complete the course, maybe I want to send them certificates, right? And I also want to send them an automated email, next steps after course completion. So this is one of the general flows of selling digital products online, right? If let's say I want to sell a workshop, the flow would be quite similar. People will come to landing page, payment page, then thank you page, automated email, automated WhatsApp, and then instead of course access, maybe they will get the workshop access, right? And then they will get some reminders with the workshop link. For one-on-one also, the flow would be quite similar. This entire flow you will be able to create very easily from the same dashboard itself. So let's understand. We'll first take a look at the payment page. You can easily create payment pages inside the dashboard from the services section, and you can collect payments both from India and outside India, no problem at all. It's very easy. Just go create a new service, put the title, put the description, put the pricing, and you can go and save. And the moment you do that, a payment page will be created. I've already created one, so let me edit it and show you what all I've done. Here's the title. You can see the cover image over here. I've added a nice description. And apart from that, I've added the pricing over here. Now, I could choose to make a free service as well. Maybe I want to do a free workshop, a free one-on-one. That's up to me. So there would be no payment over there, right? I could even create a service that could be a recurring service, like a monthly subscription or a quarterly subscription. It's up to me. I could even have an open service amount. So I will put a base price and then customers can pay that, or they can pay more than that depending on different use cases, right? Or I can have the normal one-time payment where I can put the selling price, I can put the discounted price, and I could even put different price for international customers. So maybe I want to charge, let's say $70, or I want to charge 60 euros based on the location. I can easily do that from the same service itself. So we will be sharing one link, and the same link is intelligent enough to show different pricing and open up different payment gateway, Indian payment gateway or international payment gateway, depending on the customer's location. Not just that, you could go to payment details, and apart from the name, email, phone that's collected by default, you could add custom fields like age or proficiency or whatever other information you want to collect at the time of purchase. You can do that. You can add your terms and conditions if you like, where you want your customers to agree to the terms and conditions and then only purchase. You can do that. And then there are a bunch of advanced settings, like you can set a limit to the number of seats. You can create FOMO, right? And then you can set some validity if you want to. That's completely up to you. You can add freebie services, maybe bundle services. You can enable them to buy multiple quantity of the same, digital product if you want. It's completely up to you. You can do that, and then you can simply go and save it, right? And the moment you do that, your payment page is created instantly, and you can just copy the link, share it with your customers, right? And when they open it, they will see all the details you have put in. They will put in their name, email, phone, and any custom field you've added. They can add a coupon code. If you've given them a coupon code, they'll get discount, and then they can agree to the terms, and then they can go proceed to purchase. As I told you, the system is intelligent. If customers are in India, automatically Indian payment gateway like Razorpay or Cash Free will open up. If they're outside India, automatically Stripe will open up and will collect their payment, right? After the payment, what happens? We have thank you page. So very easily you can go and you can edit the thank you page. There's a default thank you page that's also there. So we say thank you page, we call it as payment success page. So you can go and customize it, right? You can put your title, you can put description, you can upload a video if you'd like. That's completely up to you. And you can even customize this button, right? So you want them to log in after the purchase, then you can say log in to access, and you can put the link of your platform. So they will log in over there, right? Or you want them to join a WhatsApp group, then you can customize the button accordingly. You can even redirect. If you don't want to customize, you want to send them to a custom thank you page, you create that custom page and you put the link over here. You can redirect as well, completely in your control, and then you can go and save it. And once you have done that, you will see over here payment success page link. So you can just open it and you will see what the success page looks like. So this is what your customers will be seeing right after purchase, and you will control what they do right after purchase, right? So we have the payment page, and now we have got the thank you page as well. Automated emails is a breeze. You go to automation, you go to email automation, and this is where you have all the events for which the system automatically sends email. So whenever any customer purchases a service, you just need to enable this, and your customers will get an automated email, and you will be able to define the content based on different services. So naturally, the confirmation email of a free workshop or masterclass would be different to maybe a paid course. So you could simply go edit the template, and you can add buttons if you like. You can add images if you like. You can change the content, you can change the font. It's completely up to you. You can control it as desired, and then you can make changes, you can beautify it, completely up to you. For example, let's say that I want this WhatsApp button to look a little bit like WhatsApp. So I could do that. And apart from that, all the variables are available over here. So when this actually goes to the customer, let's say I'm the customer, it comes to me with my name. Hey, Maz Azam. Congratulations, you have successfully registered for the name of the service, how to freelance free masterclass. By the name of the coach or the creator, automatically these variables will come. And we can simply go save it. So now anyone who purchases this particular service, they will automatically get the particular email that we spoke about, absolutely free of cost, no extra charges whatsoever. In the same way, if your customers are coming to the payment page, they are putting in their details, but they are dropping off, right? So automatically an email will go. They tried to make a purchase, but due to some error, the payment failed. Automatically email will go. You can enable it, disable it, customize it as you want, just from automation, email automation. And using the same architecture, the same fundamental, we've also created WhatsApp automation over here. So let me use another dashboard and show you. So you can connect a WhatsApp provider like AI Sensi directly with your account without using Zapier or Pabbly. So you don't have to pay anything. You just connect your account directly. And then whatever templates you've created in your AI Sensi account, right? Those are the templates, the approved ones. They will be available over here under WhatsApp automation. You can sync them up, and then you can go to event personalization. And this is where all the events, for example, confirmation WhatsApp on service purchase, right? Notification whenever you are creating a new post. So these are all the different events that are there, just like you were customizing the content of the emails for different events. In WhatsApp automation, you will be able to use different templates that are already approved on your AI Sensi account for the different events. So you could go enable it, disable it as you want, and then you can simply go to settings. You will find all the available templates that you've already approved and synced. For example, for purchase, I want to use this particular template or this particular template, right? So I could go do that, and then I could go and map out the different variables, right? So I have hey and the name, and then registered for the name of the service, by the name of the creator, then the link, so on and so forth. I could go put name over here, and then over here the name of the service, and then over here the name of the creator, right? And then fourth one was the link, okay? And then we have more over here. Again, name, phone, name, email, and phone. So here we are going to choose name, we are going to choose email, we are going to choose phone, right? So we have kind of mapped the variables, which means what? When this particular message is triggered on the purchase of that service, the customer will get a WhatsApp message with their name. Hey Maz, congratulations, you have successfully registered for Basics of Stock Market Masterclass by MK Enterprise, right? So visit the dashboard link, whatever the dashboard link is, so on and so forth. So I could go simply save that. So this means now that anyone who purchases a service, they will get a WhatsApp message as well. Don't have to pay anything to TagMango for this at all. Just get your account on AI Sensi. You can go for the base plan, right? Which is, I think, at the moment, 1,500 rupees plus GST. You go for that and you buy your credits, and then you set it up over here. So core integration without using Zapier or Pabbly, directly available inside your platform itself for the WhatsApp automation, right? So we have seen that we've been able to do all of these things in a super simple way. Now, next up, let's say I am selling a course. So naturally, I would need to go create a course. Very simple. Simply go to the courses tab, and then you can go create a course over here. You put the title of the particular course that you want to create. Let's say that I want to create stock market beginner course, maybe something like that. Now, who would get access to the course? I would link that particular service. So customers who purchase this masterclass, I want to give them access to this course as well, for example, right? So I could go choose that particular service. I can choose multiple services as well. I want to give access to this course, of this course, to silver membership customers as well. So I could go do that, and then I can continue. The moment I continue, the curriculum opens up, which is where I can go and I can start creating chapters. I can start creating sections. I can start uploading content, which could be video, audio, image, PDF, maybe an assignment. I want to embed something. I want to write an article. All of that I can do over here. So I've already created a course. Let me just use that to show you. So this is where, let's say I've added an embedded link if I want to, or I want to upload a video directly. I want to upload from cloud, right? So whatever's available on the cloud is available over here, and I can just go and add that, right? Now, naturally, the main content that I add, for example, this video, that is non-downloadable. But if I want to maybe share a PDF, which I want my customers to download, that will be as a resource. So maybe some sort of a PDF I want to share, something like this, I could do that and that will be available for download. I can add a chapter description as well, add a description as I want. I could add a link if I want to, and then I can simply go and save it. Right. So that's how I create a particular chapter. In the same way, I can create multiple chapters. I can create, multiple sections. So sections are nothing but topics, and chapters are nothing but subtopics. Correct. So I can create them. I can move it up and down if I want to. Very, very simple. Right. And then I can go and preview it. How is it looking for the particular customer? Right. So customers will come. They will see the description. They can add comments. They can download the resource. They can even ask questions. Right. So all of these, in terms of the curriculum, I could go set it up over here and preview it. Once all looks good, I could go to information, choose the different service or services, the customers of which should get access to this particular course. I can add a course description, cover image, video thumbnail. I can set a validity if I want to, right? Maybe I want to give a validity of 1 year. So I could do that, okay? And then I could come over here. I can disable Q&A. I can disable comments, completely up to me. And then I can go and save the changes, right? So once I have done that, I can publish the course, and customers who have access to any of these services will get access to this particular course. There are a bunch of advanced settings as well. I can quickly just show it to you. So there is DRIP, which means conditional unlocking of courses. So based on the condition that you choose, maybe you are choosing by completion. So only when a customer completes one section will the next section open up, or you want them to open up on a specific date for everyone, or you want it to open up based on the enrollment date of the particular customer. All of those things you'll be able to do over here. Then you can see the report, you can see all the comments, you can see all the questions customers have asked, you can answer them, you can see the assignment responses, you can see the reviews that customers have provided, right? And you also have a Q&A chatbot, which is experimental, we are working on it. But the chatbot will read the content of the videos that you are uploading, and then customers can ask questions and it will try to answer those questions. So all of these things are available, and you can create as many chapters as you want. You can create as many sections as you want, completely up to you from the courses section, right? So the entire LMS part in the same ecosystem available right in front of you. There are a bunch of other features as well. I've just given you a sneak peek so that you get an idea. Now, after a customer completes a course, maybe you want to send them a certificate. It's a breeze, I tell you. Just go to automation, you go to certificates over here, choose from any of the available designs that you like, you choose course over here, choose the particular course, maybe let's say this one, and then you want to upload your brand logo, you can upload your signature, right? And then you can send automatically when they are completing a particular course. So the moment they complete a course, automatically an email is sent with the certificate on their registered email ID, right? Very simple, from the same place, don't need any other tool. Similarly, we also spoke about maybe an automated email once the course is completed. Where can we customize this? You guessed it right. Go to email automation, and this is where you will see not just for 100% course completion, 10% course completion, 50% course completion, 100% course completion. Multiple triggers are available, and based on the triggers, you can send them emails and you can entice the action that you want your customers to take as they are completing the particular course, right? So you saw that we kind of covered all of these steps, just landing pages left. So let me cover that as well. You just go to page builder, go to service pages over here. There are a bunch of available templates based on the plan that you are on, and then you can simply select the design, choose the particular service and save. And the moment you do that, a full-fledged landing page builder opens up right in front of you. You can customize the content, you can change the colors, you can change anything you want. For example, I want to change the colors over here as per my brand. Maybe my brand is blue and white. So I could easily do that. I can go change the content. I can go change the typography, right? The size, all of that. I can add my video over here. I can go set up a timer over here that, hey, this should maybe, there's a daily timer over here that we are putting a countdown timer. We are setting the date and time. All of that is completely up to us. Or maybe, I want to set it up like, okay, it should always run backwards from 57 minutes, something like that, right? So I could do that very easily. And then once I have done that, I can go save it, right? Whatever changes I'm making, I can easily go and save it. And once I've saved it, I could go and customize it, right? Maybe I want to go put over here basics of stock market masterclass, something like that. I can add a description. Okay. And then over here, I can go change this as well. Stock market, maybe if I want to name it that, I can save it and then I can go and publish it. Correct. Now, one thing to remember before publishing, naturally, I would want that when someone clicks on this button, they go to the payment page, right? So I would go to settings, link the particular service, right? Maybe I want them to go to the payment page of basics of stock market, right? So I select that particular service, save it, and then publish it over here. And the moment I publish that, you can see that the landing page is saved and it is published. I could just go open the particular landing page, right? You can see over here, automatically the timer is running, and then customers can go click on this particular button. Automatically it will open up the payment page and they will put in their details and then they will make a purchase right here, right? So you can see the entire flow that we were looking at over here. We could do it so simply from the same ecosystem. Don't you think this is simple, right? Obviously, you will need to master it. You will take some time, but once you have mastered it, you will easily be able to sell digital products. We took the example of courses. Let's take the example of workshops as well. So we have understood landing page, payment page, thank you page, automated email, automated WhatsApp will remain the same for the workshop related service as well, right? So what we will do is we will go to our dashboard and we will create a new service for the workshop, right? Maybe it is a free service if I want, right? So free services, you can toggle it and you can find your free services. Maybe master time management free masterclass. This is the free service. So what happens in a free service is that customers just put in their name, email, phone. They don't have to pay anything. They can simply go and register, right? So you could easily do that. And then to the free service, you can simply go to the workshop section and you can schedule a workshop, right? What's the name? Let's say this one. So I will go copy this, put it over here. Maybe I can upload a thumbnail if I want to. Inbuilt Zoom meeting for up to 300 participants is available by default. These are some Zoom settings that I want to enable. I can do that. And then over here, I can choose the time zone. I can put the time over here. Maybe I want to put something like this. Okay. And then it will be for 3 hours if I want to, right? Remember that the call will automatically end exactly after 3 hours. So we can set the time accordingly. I want to set up a recurring one. I can do that. Or I want it to be one time. I can do that. This is where I link the particular service so that only customers who register on this service, they are the ones who get notified about this workshop and they are the ones who are able to join this workshop. There are some optional settings as well, which are a little bit advanced. So I'm skipping that. We can simply continue and then we can submit. The moment we do that, a new Zoom one-to-many session, in this case a workshop, is created. Your customers will get notified by virtue of the email automation or WhatsApp automation that you may have set up, right? When we create a single workshop that we did right now, an email will go for recurring workshop. If I want, then I can enable, right? And then reminders 24 hours before, 30 minutes before, 15 minutes before, automatically the email reminders are going. Even on WhatsApp, if I'm setting those reminders, right? So over here, you can see 15 minutes before, 30 minutes before workshop, I can create templates on my AI Sensei, connect it over here, and automatically the WhatsApp messages will go as reminders and they'll be able to join the session, right? So you could sell digital products like courses that we spoke about in the beginning, right? I mean, the example before this, and we saw the same thing for workshops as well, right? 30 minutes before the workshop starts, you will be able to join it from here by clicking on join as host. So you don't need to go into any other Zoom. From here only, you will be able to do that. And your customers will also be able to do the same thing, or you can share the link with them and they can join 15 minutes before the session, right? So you could go view the details of the session. You can copy the meeting link and you can share it with them, and then they can join it 15 minutes before the session. During the session, you want to increase the, like extend the duration, you can do that, right? And you will be able to see all the information over here, right? You want to collect attendance, you can enable the attendance system, and then your customers can come over here and they'll be able to mark attendance as well. Anyway, Zoom will provide the report because when we were creating the workshop, we had enabled participant report. So anyway, Zoom will be providing that. But if I want to also collect additionally, I can do that as well. And then all the completed sessions will be available over here, roughly 1 hour or 2 hour after the session, depending on the depending on the duration of the session. You will find the recording as well. If you've recorded it on the cloud, it will come over here and you will be able to download from here itself up to 7 days from the time of the session, right? So easily you can conduct your workshops and webinars and your inner circles using the workshop section right here and linking it to the right service. In the same way, we spoke about one-on-ones as well, right? So just go to products, go to one-on-one, and you can go create your one-on-one events over here, right? So you could go create the event, put the title, put the description, choose the duration, right? And then link the particular service, okay? And then you can set up your slots as well, okay? So you can set up your slots weekly or on specific dates. What would be the timing on Monday, Tuesday, things like that. You can link your Google Calendar, right? And then you get a link like this, which is something that you can share with your audience, right? So your audience will come, see the details, look at the available slots, right? Whatever slots are available, they can find that, and then they'll be able to book that particular slot, right? So let me just show it to you over here. I will just edit the event and maybe open up some slots. Yeah, okay. So I want to open up some slots. I can submit. So now let me just show you the flow. So your customers will come, they will see the available slots, right? And then they can go book the particular slot, put in their details. If the one-on-one is connected to a free service, they will be asked to put in the details and register. If it is connected to a paid service, they will be asked to put in the details and make a purchase, right? And then the rest of the journey will continue. You will be able to set up the email automation post purchase. You will be able to set up the thank you page post purchase, and you will also be able to set up the one-on-one reminders, right? 30 minutes before you want to set it up, or if you're canceling it, then you want to set it up. Even that is something you'll be able to do from here, right? So the three major products that we list over here: courses, workshops, one-on-ones, easily you will be able to create from inside the platform itself, right? Not just that, you want to engage with your audience, you want them to regularly, get more value. So you can keep creating new posts over here, you can create polls from here, right? So you can choose a particular service, and maybe you want to create a poll in that particular service, right? So you could create a poll in that service. You can ask them, are you excited for today's session? Yes, absolutely. Something like that, right? I'm just taking a fun example over here. Okay. And then I can set up the duration. I want to schedule it. I can schedule it. And then I can go and publish it. So all the customers who are part of this service will get a notification, and they will get an email if you've set that up. And then they can come and take the particular poll. In the same way, you can create multiple posts. You can create tags. So customers get more and more value, more and more reason to come to your platform regularly, right? Apart from that, as I told you in the beginning, you also have chat rooms. So you can easily create chat rooms from inside the platform itself. You don't need Facebook group or WhatsApp group or Telegram group. You can simply come, create a new chat room. Let's say, for example, Q&A for silver members, something like that, right? So I could go choose silver membership over here, and then I can go create this. So all the customers who are part of silver membership or will join silver membership later on, they will automatically become part of this particular chat room. And then you control the chat room over here. You want them to send messages. You want peer to peer, basically DM each other. You want to allow customers to DM each other. You can do that. You want to mute notifications. You can do that. Completely up to you, right? And then you can create multiple chat rooms for customers who are part of the same service, or you want to create a chat room where you want to link multiple services. You could do that as well, completely in your control. And then you can go and even DM the customers, right? So if the customers are available and you want to like talk to them, you can go and DM them. They can message you and they can talk to you inside the platform itself. Don't have to go anywhere outside, right? So the entire chat room system is also available. Okay, so let's take a look at our list of features that were available. We have covered the inbuilt payment gateway, which is basically the service that we spoke about. We spoke about feed, we spoke about course hosting, storage. Yes, so depending on different plans, you have different storage. Okay, so any media that you upload, right, any image or video or anything that you upload across your platform, they all get stored in one place called TagMango Cloud. So this is where you will be able to go to settings, and you can see TagMango Cloud, and this is where you will see how much of storage is left, and then you can accordingly manage as you want. Moving on, we have inbuilt Zoom, which we spoke about, up to 300 participants, right? Then there's chat rooms. We spoke about that. We spoke about one-on-one consultation. We spoke about landing pages, right? And as I told you, based on the plan that you are part of, you get different available templates. Email broadcasting. Okay, this is something that we have not yet covered. So let's talk about that. You also get broadcasts. So you could go to marketing, you could go to broadcast, and you can shoot email broadcast, WhatsApp broadcast, and because you will also get your apps, you can send push notification broadcast as well. Okay, so basically you can choose a particular service or services, and then you want to send them some email, you want to schedule it, you can do that from here. Once you've scheduled, like once you've created it, let me just quickly show you maybe a test broadcast, right? And you can choose the particular service, let's say this one, and then you can schedule it, or you want to continue, you can continue. And the moment you do that, the same email builder opens up, which we saw at the time of email automation, and then you get to customize the entire content as you want. You want to add an image, you want to add a button, all of that you can do. and then you can continue. You want to save it as draft, you can save it, completely up to you. And then once you send it, it is sent to all your customers who are part of the particular service or services. You can even upload a CSV, right? You don't have customers in those services, you want to upload a CSV, you can download the format and you can upload a CSV. Remember, how many email credits that you get for broadcast, that is dependent on the plan you are part of. So that's what it says, 10 email per user. So every new user that comes and registers for a free service or buys your services, you get 10 credits for the same. So 100 people purchase, you will get 1000 credits. 1000 credits means that you can send 10 emails to 100 customers, or you can send one email to 1000 customers, right? So one credit means one email basically. And then if you go for higher plans, then you obviously get more email credits. WhatsApp API connection, absolutely free of cost. We saw that, right? You could simply go and you can connect your AI Sensi account. And once you have done that, you can use the templates, same templates you can use for broadcast as well. In the same way we saw for email, same thing for WhatsApp broadcast as well, right? Certificate automations, we saw that. Email automation, we saw. Path, okay, this is something that we haven't explored yet. So basically, you could go to Path over here and you can set up a funnel to understand how many customers are actually converting. So let's say this is level 0 where you have your free services. There's level 1 where you have your silver membership, level 2 where you have your gold, level 3 maybe you want to have your diamond, completely up to you. And then maybe there are multiple services in level 0. So you will be able to see how many customers are there in total in that particular level, and then how many got converted to the next level, right? So all of these things you'll be able to do. You want to set up some action. Maybe these are your free services. The moment someone upgrades to a paid service, you want to revoke their access to the free service so that they don't get repeated emails and things like that. You can set up that action as well, right? So that's path for you. Then you have team management. So you could go to settings, you could go to team management, and this is where you can add team members so they can log in on your platform with their own details and you manage their permissions. What do you want to give access to? Right? Maybe they are from your sales team. So you want to give access to your earnings and transactions and customers data. So you could give access to that. If maybe they are from your marketing team, you want to give access to maybe landing pages, right? Or anything else you want to give access to, you could do that and you can save it. And then those team members will log in on your platform using the details that you've added them with, and they'll be able to access those modules on your behalf, right? So that's the team management. Then we have Zapier Pabbly Connect. Yes, right? Even after all of these features, you want to connect a third party tool. You want to send information from TagMango to that third party tool. Maybe every time someone is purchasing, you want to take the details and you want to put it in your CRM, or you want to put it on your, maybe a Google Sheet or something like that. So you could set up that automation from automation over here. You have Zapier integration as well as Pabbly integration. So there are different events on Zapier and Pabbly. Let's say course completion, let's say purchase, let's say drop off, and things like that. So you will be able to set it up and you will be able to pull the information from your dashboard to the third party tool, right? This is usually not required, but if you have a use case like that, that is available. Storefront. Okay. Storefront is also pretty interesting. So you could simply go to page builder and you can create a storefront over here, right? So basically you will be able to list your products in the order you want, in the categories you want, and then you can show to your customers what are the different services that are available, and they can go and buy those services. So basically you don't have to promote it, they're inside your platform and they're organically going and making a purchase. So you can create very nice storefronts. I want to show you an example of that. uh, there's a very nice storefront, right, that I'm showing you, which Deepthi has created. Okay, so what happens if I'm a new user and I have purchased something, and then I come to the storefront, I see that, hey, Deepthi has something for beginners, something for professional bakers, something for cake artists, and I could even become a member, silver, bronze, gold, diamond. So basically, the perception is created in my mind that Deepthi is the baker I needed to really grow in my baking journey and career, right? I don't need to go anywhere else. So that kind of storefront you can create and you can put it over here so customers can come and check out the other services and they can purchase accordingly. So that's your storefront. Moving on, we have custom analytics. Yes, so you will be able to go to analytics over here and you'll be able to see how many people are coming on the checkout pages, what are the conversion rate, what are the different transactions happening, right? The daily active users that are there, how many new signups you are getting, the broadcasts, analytics, the page views on your landing pages, the course analytics, right? So all of these things you get inside the customer analytics that we have. But that's not it. There's a lot more that we haven't even covered. for example, when we go to marketing, we see banners over here, right? So we can set up banners and we can choose that this particular banner is supposed to be visible to customers who are part of, let's say, silver membership or gold membership, right? And I want to exclude the diamond membership members, and I want to promote my diamond upgrade, right? So I could go put that and I can put the link over here as I want to, and those customers will be able to see this particular banner on the feed, and diamond members will not be seeing the banner on their feed. And then those customers can go click on it and then take an action. So you want to promote something for a specific set of customers, or you want to maybe promote a sale for all customers, right? Maybe it's a New Year's or a Christmas offer. You can go and put a banner over here, and then customers get to see that, click on it, and then they will be sent to the link that you've added to the banner, right? Apart from that, there's also coupons. So you can create discount coupons and give it to your customers. In the enterprise setup base plan, you get up to 80% off coupon codes that you can create, but in higher plans you can even create up to 100% off coupon codes. And when you are creating a coupon, let's say you want to create a coupon called loyal 30, right? And this coupon should be applicable on your diamond membership, or you want the coupon to be applicable on all services. So you can, you may not link any service, it will automatically apply to all services, right? So we go choose over here, and then this is where we set a discount, maybe a 30%. We can do a flat discount also of maybe 300 rupees if we want to. That's up to us, right? So we do a 30% discount. Now this is optional but very interesting. You can choose who should be able to even use this particular coupon to buy diamond membership. Let's say that over here I am saying that only my silver and gold members, like customers who are already part of silver or gold, only they should be able to apply this coupon when they are buying diamond membership. I can set that up. Or maybe I want to give some voucher, right? So over here I can go and choose that I want to give the particular voucher to a certain customer. So the customer's name based on the service will come. I can choose that particular customer over here, right? I can set the total usage, like maybe this is only for the first 30 people. I can set the validity as well, and then I can go and submit, and the coupon is created, and then the customers will be able to use the coupon on the checkout page. Right over here, they can go put the coupon, they can apply it, and they will get the coupon discount accordingly, right? So we have coupons as well. Now, for all the sales that's coming in, you could go to earnings and check out all the earnings across the different services, across different months. You can check out the invoices, you can check out all the transactions, all the information of the customers, and then you can use a bunch of filters as desired. Subscription-based services, if you have, then they will be listed over here, and you'll be able to see how many active, how many expired, and more information on subscription-based services. You have withdrawals. So whatever you earn, you want to withdraw, you could just come over here and place the withdrawal, provided that your KYC and your bank account is verified. So you could do that. And in the customers tab, you will be able to see all the customers across different services. You can choose the filters over here as you want, and then you can filter out and get a filtered list of customers. And then for each customer, you can go and revoke the access, edit the details if you want. You can view the remarks. You can even delete a customer, which I don't really recommend. When you click on the name of a particular customer, you will be able to see all the things that the customer has purchased. If they've purchased multiple services, you'll be able to see that. And if you've added some remarks, you can put it over here, and it will be visible to you only, right? So all of these under the customers tab. And we also have leads over here. So in leads, we have form responses and drop-offs. So form responses are basically responses of visitors on your landing page. If you've added some form on your landing page or your website, and people are coming filling the details on the form, those details get stored over here. And drop-offs are details of potential customers who, let's say, came on your payment page, put in their details, and then clicked on the pay button but did not complete the purchase. They are listed in drop-offs. You can just go select, download the CSV, and then you want to maybe shoot them some sort of broadcast, you can do that as well. There are a bunch of other small features which are available, which I haven't even covered, because I believe by now you get the idea that if you are a new coach who's just starting online and you want to test the waters for your knowledge business, then Enterprise Setup offers all the required features that you need to jumpstart your knowledge business. However, if you are serious about your knowledge business and you want to take the bull by its horn and take your knowledge business to the next level, competing with already established players, then I 100% recommend that you check out the Enterprise Setup Plus Advanced plan, as well as our most popular plan, which is the Enterprise Setup Plus Ultimate plan. Because in these plans, the game really changes. Your dashboard looks different. There's gamification, there's affiliate, there's productivity, challenges. It's absolutely a game changer. So let's check it out. We spoke about the enterprise setup so far. Now in the Enterprise Setup Plus Advanced plan, naturally you get all the features of the enterprise setup, as well as additional perks for the advanced plan. So first up, we can look at the storage. You have unlimited storage in the advanced plan, so you can upload as much media as you like, no problem at all. You have unlimited email broadcasting, and then comes the first exclusive feature, which is community, that offers you channels, threads, multimedia content, and more. So let's check it out. We saw that in the enterprise hub base plan, in feed you are able to create posts and polls, and your customers are able to engage with it, like it, comment on it, right? So it's mostly one to many, right? And then we have the chat rooms over here, where you are creating chat rooms and connecting it with different services. But what happens in the advanced plan is that you are actually able to create channel groups and channels. So what's the advantage of that? Let's understand. First up, you have the feed and messages, which is not on the top bar. They come to the left and make it look much cleaner, right? So you could use the feed for communication that you want to do with your customers, right? So it's primarily the most important post that you would like over here. And you can actually allow your customers to post inside a particular channel. So you can create multiple channels with the different functions. You can define those functions. For example, in this channel group called Mangoverse, I've created a channel called intros, and I've defined the function of the channel, which is to introduce yourself. So any new customer comes, they are introducing themselves, and then others are liking on it, they're commenting on it, right? So you can see that customers are allowed to post in this particular channel. And then we have the announcements channel, where it's only me who's posting, right? And it's announcements, and then people get to see what are the announcements, and then they can follow the instructions accordingly, right? So you can see that both these channels have feed, but with different nature. In one, customers are allowed to post, in the other, they are not, right? Not just that, we have another channel over here called peer learning, where I have both feed and messages, right? So over here, you can see in the feed, customers are also allowed to post. And then we have messages as well, where customers are interacting, they are seeking each other's help, and others are also replying to that, and the replies are also in a thread. So again, the context is not lost. The engagement skyrockets without context getting lost. And how do you control all of this? Let's understand that. So you could just go from here and create a channel group. And once you have done that, you will have a channel group like this. And then you can go and you can create a channel in any of the channel groups. Once you've created the channel, you get options like, what do you want? Do you want a feed in that channel? Do you want the chat room in that channel? So you can enable and disable, and then you can further customize, right? Who should the channel be visible to, right? Which channel group does the channel belong to? Who should be able to access the particular channel? And then the feed settings, are customers allowed to post or not? And then inside the chat room, you're allowing them to message in the chat room. You are restricting them from messaging each other in DM. You can allow that as well if you want. And then you have advanced sharing control as well. So in the chat room, you want to control, you don't want them to create polls, you don't want them to upload any doc, just photo, video, and audio. You could do that, and accordingly your customers will be able to engage, right? So this is something which is an absolute game changer, and you could create a beautiful funnel through this, wherein you can allow your customers certain perks if they are there in, let's say, the gold membership or the diamond membership, and others are able to see that, hey, I am missing out, what's there in this channel is locked for me. So you're creating that FOMO, and you are creating a product led distinction between the different plans you are offering, right? So usually what would happen when a customer goes from silver to gold, or gold, or from gold to diamond, they get more live sessions, maybe they get more one-on-ones, they get more courses. But with this channel, you are able to create distinction in the product level as well, right? So the use cases are unlimited. It's completely up to you. I have given you a framework that entices, or let's say flirts with your imagination, and now it is your canvas. You can take it absolutely out of the park, right? Now, this particular feature of channels combined with another superpower, which is gamification, right? So the next exclusive feature that we have is gamification, which is nothing but the point system. So you can actually entice action, you can encourage engagement by incentivizing your customers via points and badges, right? So basically, you could simply go over here to gamification and to points. You could set your own point icon, you could set your own point name, right? That's completely up to you. And then you can decide the points for the different actions that are available. They're coming on your platform regularly, you want to assign them 5 points for that. They're liking a post, commenting or replying on a post, they're messaging in the chat room, they're creating posts in the community, they're completing courses, they are referring other customers, right? So all of these things, and even joining workshops, you'll be able to assign points for that, right? And by virtue of this, your customers will naturally come into the competitive spirit, and they will be part of a leaderboard, which is an all-time leaderboard, monthly leaderboard, weekly leaderboard, right? And then there are coaches who actually create posts, right, with the top winners of a week or the top winners of a month. There's a coach who said that in my diamond membership, which is for 3 years, if you achieve 3 lakh points, then diamond membership becomes lifetime free for you, right? So these are use cases that coaches are actually utilizing in their community, and they are getting crazy results. Okay, so you would be able to even set up badges. When we go to gamification, we have badges as well, and you will be able to create badges as you want, right? You can choose from a collection, or you can upload your own badge, and you can choose the name, and you can even set up automation. So you can see over here that maybe based on a milestone, let's say on 1,000 points you want to assign a particular badge, or maybe they are buying a service, like they're buying bronze and you want to give them bronze medal, right? I mean bronze badge. So you could easily set that automation up, and if you don't want to do it automatically, you want to do it manually, you can do it manually as well. You can create badges, and then you would be able to see the leaderboard where top 5 performers of each badge is listed. Apart from that, you see the list of all your customers over here based on the number of points and what badges they have, and then you will be able to manage badges over here. So you can assign badges manually, you can assign points, you can even deduct points if they are doing something unsolicited, right? So completely in your control, and I cannot recommend this more. This is something that's an absolute game changer. People are coming. So let's say someone who comes in your silver, you get to choose who do you want to provide this gamification to. Do you want to provide in silver membership? Do you want to provide in gold membership? You will be able to set that up from gamification setting over here, right? And once you have done that, your silver members are coming or free members are coming, and when you do your gold showcase or you do your diamond showcase, you are showcasing them all these features which they don't see, right? Which otherwise they don't have access to. So naturally they get excited. The feeling of FOMO is created that they're definitely missing out and they must upgrade, right? So our focus as an ecosystem is to provide so much value that the effort you are putting to get customers inside your funnel is complemented with effort to preserve them in the funnel and get them to upgrade to higher memberships that you have, right? And I can guarantee you that with the channels in place, with the gamification in place, you will definitely see an uptick in your conversions, right? So these are two important features. Let's look at the next one. We have inbuilt Zoom webinar. Yes, absolutely. So sometimes people say that, hey, I will move to advanced a little bit later. Right now, I don't have 500 participants, right? So we have inbuilt Zoom webinar with 500 participants in the advanced plan. So coaches feel that we don't have 500 participants. When we do, then we will upgrade. Well, let me tell you a hack. In the normal base plan that we have in enterprise setup, when you schedule a workshop, you have inbuilt Zoom meeting for up to 300 participants. What happens in Zoom meeting? Zoom meeting is a different product than Zoom webinar. In Zoom meeting, your customers are able to see other participants. They can switch on their camera, they can speak as well. In Zoom webinar, it is one to many. So it is you who's speaking, it is your video, and others are able to only see you. They can chat with you in the chat room, right? But that also you control. The biggest upside of this is your customers are not able to see other customers in the participants list, right? So let's say you are just starting out, and if you have only maybe 10-15 people in your session, if it is a Zoom meeting, naturally it may not create the best impression. However, if you are using Zoom webinar, then the upside is participants are unable to see each other. So you can mimic a room where maybe there are hundreds of customers, right? So you could simply go schedule a workshop, and this is where you can choose alongside Zoom meeting. Maybe there's a session where you want to use Zoom webinar. You could use that, and you can create a Zoom webinar based session, and you can take it forward accordingly, right? So this is an underrated perk that coaches realize only after some time, but by that time they've already lost the people who had come in their session, right? Next up, we have the affiliate system. Yes, so stressing on the same idea that we want people to get so much value that they are upgrading to higher plans. So one of the ways to give them value is to let them earn while they learn. right? So yes, you are giving them points, you're giving them badges, but nothing like some fresh moolah in the bank, right? So that's why we have the affiliate system over here. So under partnerships, you have affiliates. So you get to actually set up the commission for different services, right? And your customers will be able to see their own affiliate link, a unique link which they can share with their own friends and family. And when those friends come into the ecosystem, then these customers get incentivized, right? Not just that, you have lifetime linking. So what happens with lifetime linking is that maybe there's a free webinar that you have, a free workshop that you have, and I am part of your silver membership. You've allowed me to refer the free service. So I can easily refer it to my friends and family, correct? And then they can go and register, but it's a free service. I will not really make any commission, because commission will only come into play when there is some earning. In this case, it's a free service, so there is no commission. But by virtue of lifetime linking, the next time those people go and upgrade to silver or gold, I would get commission on that, and I will keep getting commission as they keep renewing, right? Isn't that a game changer? Imagine you have already got people in your, let's say, free webinar, and they are really happy with you, and they have gone for the silver membership, and now you are incentivizing them to refer other people, which is so easy that they are referring only for free workshop. You are convincing them. So you are getting new people in the ecosystem which are vetted. You are not running any ads for that, so you are saving on the acquisition cost. You are kind of sharing that acquisition cost when they upgrade. So you are sharing a portion of that, a commission, to the customers who referred. And that's only when you are making money, when they upgrade, right? So basically, you are acquiring a customer almost at no cost, which otherwise you would have spent on ads and things like that, right? So this is something which is, again, a game changer. Coaches are using this to crazy potentials, I can't tell you. And usually for a system which is so elaborate, you would need a new tool altogether, and you would end up spending probably 10-15 grand a month on that. But here, none of that is required, built in the same ecosystem, right? So that's affiliate system. Moving on, we have custom certificate builder. Absolutely. So we saw that in the base plan, we were able to use the available templates, right? But here in the advanced or ultimate plan, specifically talking about advanced plan right now, you would see that you have the option to upload your own design, right? So you will be able to upload your own design, and then you'll be able to further customize it using the certificate builder that's available. So this way, even in the certificates, you have your custom branding and the look and feel which resonates with your own design sense. Moving on to the next one, we have in-app video download. Yes, this is also a game changer. A bunch of coaches shared that their customers, when they are traveling, maybe they are on a flight and they want to watch the videos. But usually, obviously, the videos, you need internet to play that. Not anymore. If you are in the advanced plan, you can allow your customers to save the video in app. And when they save it in app, your video is not getting stored on their phone that they can share with others. No, no, no. It's completely protected, pretty much like you have download option in YouTube Music, right? You could download it, and then on the flight you could listen to it. Maybe on Netflix you are downloading a movie, and on the flight you are watching it. Same way for your videos also, completely protected, completely anti piracy, but still giving the perk to your customers that they can download. They don't need to, but if they want, they can download inside the app, which is saving in app, and they'll be able to consume those courses without the internet, right? We have 100% off coupon codes. Yes, so you want to maybe give 100% off coupon for getting someone inside the ecosystem. You could do that. We saw that in the base plan we had only 80% off, right? But in the advanced plan we have 100% off. DRM security, yes, this is also really, really important. So in the advanced plan, in your courses, you are able to set up DRM protection, right? So I'll just show it to you over here. Under information, you have DRM, and you can enable it. So what does that do? In DRM, customers are not allowed to screen record. So even if they screen record, the screen recording gets blank, right? So basically, you are protecting your valuable content by restricting screen record, and that's available in the Enterprise Plus Advanced plan. Next up, we have upsell on checkout. This is also absolutely a game changer. You will be able to increase your average order value by allowing customers to buy multiple services as a bundle. Yes. So apart from the main service, you are able to showcase complementing service or services, and then customers will be able to just add that by simply checking on this, and they'll be able to proceed to purchase, right? So that's how you'll be able to increase your average order value by just adding this small upsell. How do you go about that is very, very simple. Just go to the particular service. Let's say this is the main service, and let's say this is the showcase service, right? There's the upsell service. So go to the main service, edit that service, go to payment details, and this is where you will see something called upsell service. This is not available in the enterprise basic plan, right? It's available in the enterprise plus advanced plan. So this is where you can go and add the service. And once you have added the service, you can go and add an image. You can go and add a note over here, right? You could even design it. So let's say over here, I want this particular part to stand out. So maybe I could put it something like this, and then I will increase the border width, maybe change this and change this color to say red, right? So I could even do this, and then I will save it over here, and let me just go and refresh. You can see over here, this looks really fun, right? And then people will be able to go click on it, and then they'll be able to proceed the main service as well as the upsell service, and you can add multiple upsells as well. So this is again something which is extremely powerful that's available in the advanced plan. Next, we have free products and community. Yes. So in the enterprise setup base plan, you are unable to connect a free service to a course, right? You are only able to connect a free service to a workshop or a one-on-one. But there are no such limitations in the advanced plan. When you go and create a particular course in the advanced plan, you will be able to link free services as well, and you will be able to create free products, free community as desired. Next up, we have refund automation. Yes. So in the enterprise setup, you are unable to refund from the dashboard itself. You have to reach out to TagMango support. However, in the advanced plan, you can refund your customers when you want directly from the dashboard itself. So you can go to the transactions tab, and this is where you have issue refund. So you could simply go click on issue refund, and then you can provide the complete refund, or you can provide a partial refund as well if you want. Remember that whenever you are refunding, there is a PG charge that's applied to it, which is roughly 2% to 5% depending on the payment gateway, right? And next up, we have no cost EMI. Yes. So if you are a coach in India, you already know how big no cost EMI is when it comes to converting your customers for high ticket products. Like, for example, you have your diamond membership at 1.5 lakhs or 2 lakhs, then without providing no cost EMI options, naturally, you will not see the same level of conversions that you would see with no cost EMI, right? So your customers are able to pay the same amount without paying any additional interest, but they are able to leverage from the facility of installments, and you are bearing the interest on their behalf. But when you take that hit, what's happening? You're actually converting a new customer to a high ticket product. Remember, 70% of the iPhones in India are sold using no cost EMI. So it's a no brainer. You can simply go to the particular services tab, any service which is above 6,000 rupees. For example, I have this one. You can go and edit it, go to payment details, go to advanced settings, and this is where you have enable no cost EMI. So once you have done that, in the payment page itself, when your customers proceed to pay, they will see no cost EMI options, and then they'll be able to see whether it's available for their credit card or not, and then they'll be able to proceed to purchase. So this will definitely help you get more conversions in your high ticket products just by enabling a simple button, right? Moving on to another important feature, which is unlimited user addition, both manual and automated. Yes. So apart from all the customers who register for your free service or they pay for your paid service, you will be able to add as many customers as you want to any service of your choice whenever you want. Just go to the customers tab, click on add customers, and this is where you can upload CSV of customers with the details like name, email, phone. You can choose the particular service you want to add them to. You can set a validity, and you can even choose an affiliate. If you want to add customers and tag them to a certain affiliate, you could do that as well. If you want to manually add, maybe you have 2-3 customers you want to manually add, you can do that as well, and you can simply import. And once it is imported, you will be able to see the results over here. And if there is a failed import, you can download the failed import and you can see the reason as well. So this is available to be done manually as we did. It's also available in an automated fashion, which means that you will be able to inject customers from any source, right, into any service you want using Zapier, Pabbly, or Webhook, right? So this is something which gives you complete freedom, unlimited users coming from anywhere. You want to provide them access, you can easily do that either in the manual fashion or in the automated way. Now, apart from this, there are a bunch of other powerful features which is available in the advanced plan that I haven't even covered. I'll cover one more over here, which is the customize menu option. So what happens in the customized menu is that you are able to reorder the available features, and you can add custom apps as well. So maybe there's a custom tool, or maybe there's a page that you've created and you want to add that as a menu item. You'll easily be able to do that. Let's take the example of Internet Lifestyle Hub. You can see that there is a tab called Rapids, right? So we have renamed workshops as events, right? So you can see that over here. You could also do that. And then there is a new tab called Rapids, which has a unique page like this. So this is something which is not built inside TagMango, but you are able to open it inside TagMango for your customers. Similarly, we have stars over here, which is another page that the coach is using for Hall of Fame. So you can see that they are showcasing their Hall of Fame customers over here, and all of that will get listed over here. Apart from that, we have Ask Help, right? Which is again a third party tool, a chat bot, which is AI based, and then customers can go and ask questions. So these are tools not built on TagMango, but you can easily integrate it into your system and your customers can enjoy that. So you don't have to send them outside for any reason. So all the features which are available inside the platform, apart from that, you will be able to integrate other tools as well in the advanced plan, right? So by now, I believe you would have got the idea that if you want to seriously pursue the knowledge business and you want to compete with other coaches, then advanced plan is a good plan to consider. But what does that mean? That means that ultimate plan is even crazier, right? We saw that in the enterprise setup only, where we are in the base plan, we got a bunch of features. In the enterprise setup plus advanced plan, we unlocked newer features and crazy experiences. But ultimate plan is the most popular plan on TagMango for a specific reason. And that reason is peace of mind. When you go for the ultimate plan, you have maxed out features. Everything that's available on the platform, you will be able to use that. And there are a suite of new features which will make your knowledge business parallel to none. You would be able to provide a superior and exceptional experience to your customers. So all the features we spoke about, but more. So let's look at the first feature that we have, which is exclusive to the ultimate plan, and that is level up. Now, level up, I feel, is not just a feature, but a full blown tool in itself because it has so many sub features which are all really, really interesting. So, first things first, when you come to your level up dashboard, you would go and choose which services you want to enable level up for. Because coaches usually use level up to again create a distinction. They provide level up to their diamond members only, right? And to others, they can create a non-member page where they can put in maybe, upgrade to diamond over here, something like that, right? And then they can put the link to upgrade to diamond, and they can add a thumbnail, add a description, things like that, which would be visible to non-members inside level up. So those who are not in the diamond membership, they would be prompted to upgrade to diamond membership, right? So that is something that you could do. You could enable that, and then you also have control over which features you actually want to use, right? So there are a bunch of features like habits, tasks, challenges, events, data, charity. So you basically customize the menu inside your level up as well. What do you want to actually use with your customer? So let's say you don't want to use charity, you can just disable it and it will be gone from the list, right? So once you have done that, we also have category customization. So for habits, for tasks, you have different categories, right? So you could choose the particular category type and then you can create your own category over here. Naturally, different coaches of different niches will have different categories. And once you've done that, now you'll be able to create habits, tasks, and more. So let's understand what is a habit. As the name suggests, habits are basically ways to get your customers to build a good habit, right? Wherein they will be able to perform certain activity with discipline, and naturally when they do that, they'll be able to get the results. So it's very simple to create a habit. You can just go add a habit, choose the category, choose you want to provide this habit to customers who are in diamond membership, or maybe in diamond membership you've created a certain badge like achievers, and in diamond membership maybe people have got 1,000 points, so they've got the achievers badge. You want to only provide to achievers, you can create habits like that as well, right? And then you can select services, select title, choose the color, choose the points, how many points should they get when they complete a habit, and then you can create a recurring habit as you want, which could be weekly, daily, monthly, up to you. And once you've done that, then what happens is I am showing you the customer side where the customer is able to see what are the habits for the day, and then they can complete that particular habit and they would get points for that, right? So you can imagine that you will be able to build good habits in your diamond members, and by virtue of those habits, by virtue of the discipline, naturally they will get results. Apart from habits, there are tasks. So what happens is, let's say that you've created a habit like complete 100 pages in a week. Maybe you are asking you are encouraging your customers to read. So if I'm a customer and I have the habit to complete, which is 100 pages in a week, I could go to tasks and I could go and create my own task, which would be maybe reading 15 pages a day, right? And I could set that up as daily, and I could set that task up. So it's like my own to do. And then I will be able to go complete that to do. And you, as a creator, will be able to see all the tasks that your customers are completing. And then you will be able to also view any graphical analytics if they are available, depending on the particular task, right? So those are tasks. Then we have challenges. Yes, you can do 7-day challenges, you can do 30-day challenges. I mean, you can choose the duration, that's completely up to you. But what happens in a challenge is basically you are creating check-ins daily, right? So day by day, customers are coming, and what they are supposed to do, they can see that as per what you have added. And if they are able to complete it on the same day, you are giving them 100 points. If they are completing late, you are giving them 20 points. So you are able to set that up, and you are able to even collect proofs. Maybe you are a health coach, and you have asked your diamond members, you've created a challenge for them to burn 500 calories every day for the next 21 days, let's say. So every day they are coming and completing their check-in, and maybe you want them to upload a photo of the calories they have burned. Basically, the smartwatch, it would show that, right? So you could set up challenges like that inside the platform itself for your diamond members, or you want to do it for your gold members, feel free to do that, right? So it's extremely powerful, and not just challenges based on the days you decide, right? Let's say you want to start the challenge on maybe 1st of December, right? So you could do that, or you can even create open-ended challenge. What happens in open-ended challenge is that the challenge would start based on the customer. So when the customer wants to start the challenge, they start the challenge, and 21 days are counted for that customer from that particular day, basically the day they start, right? So it is subjective challenge, and open-ended challenge is a subjective challenge. And as the challenge is on, you would be able to see the leaderboard, like who's doing what. You'll be able to see that, and they will get points for that. And you'll be able to see who's completing the challenge on which particular day, when is it late. You'll be able to see all of that. You'll be able to export the CSV as well if you want, right? So challenge is a great way to build engagement inside your platform, and you don't need to use any other challenge tool. You have it inside Level Up itself. Next up, we have data responses. So basically, you are able to collect some details from your customers using a form in a periodic manner. Let's say that you are a digital marketing coach and you are helping your customers run ads, and maybe you want to understand every month what was their ad spend, what was their ROAS, what was their CTR, and things like that, right? Because these are your diamond members. You want to be extremely high touch with them, and you want to guide them better so that they can actually grow in whatever you are teaching them. So how do you do that? You could go and edit the particular form, and you can put in your questions over here. Let me show an example where I'm a customer. So you can see that I'm a customer over here, and the form has been created. I could go and add answers to the questions that have been asked over here, right? So I could go and choose the particular date over here, and then I could go and put like how much have I earned, what did I save, what was my weight. I would be able to see my progress across the time period, and I'll be able to also see it in a graph, and the coach would be able to see the same. So if you're the coach, you'll be able to get a clear idea of where your customers are headed, and then you will be able to guide them better. Next up, we have checkup. Now, checkup is, I would say, data responses, but on steroids. So here we would take the example of, say, a doctor who wants you to do a regular health checkup, right? So maybe that I want to check my blood sugar levels every month, and then based on what my sugar levels are, the doctor is going to guide me on what should I do next, right? So something similar you would be able to do with the checkups. So you'd be able to create a checkup, and once you've created a checkup, you'd be able to add questions. So you'd be able to add, short answer questions. You'd be able to add number-based questions. Maybe you are asking your customers what their ROAS is, right? So you could add a minimum maximum value over here, and you could add actions based on the scoring. So if their ROAS is, let's say, zero point 0.7, then what is it that they are supposed to do? What is the action they are supposed to take? You will be able to set that up, right? And then their ROAS is maybe above 1, then what is the action they're supposed to take? Maybe you want them to go and watch a certain course. You could set those actions up over here, and based on what they are doing, they get immediate guidance by virtue of the matrix that you are setting up. So this is absolutely a game changer. You will not find this feature anywhere, because this is something that we have developed after talking to coaches as to what are the details they are collecting from their customers. And you would be surprised the level of details you get with checkup. So here are a few checkups. If you are a member of the Internet Lifestyle Hub, you'll be able to see these checkups, and you can see the questions over here. You'll see the preview, right? Like, have you updated your social media profiles? How many followers do you have on Instagram? Are you comfortable recording short form videos, right? And based on the question, there are marks and then there are actions accordingly, right? And you as a coach, you would be able to set up, the levels over here, that based on the range that they have, which level do they fall in? Are they in starter? Are they in pro? Are they a star? Are they a legend? So you are setting that up, and you are setting the colors accordingly, right? And then for every single checkup, you are able to get detailed analytics, right? How many participants, what is the mass distribution, and then what are the recommended actions. And for a specific customer, they are falling in whatever category. You can filter out based on categories, and then you can get the details. When was the last checkup? What was the average score, right? And you are able to get minute details about the particular customer. So this way you are extremely high touch with your customers. You know where they are going wrong, and based on the matrix, you can see that the strategy or the suggestion is made, and they are able to take that particular action. So I'm sure you can see now that checkup is something which is really going to change the way you communicate with your customers and help them grow in whatever your niche is, right? So after checkup, we have events. So events are nothing but live sessions that you are creating. You can just put the link over here, and you can put in the details, and people will see what event is happening. This would be for your level up members, and then they'll be able to participate in that event. And you would also be able to define events badge wise, right? So when you create a workshop, let's say you connect diamond members, so all diamond members would know that this workshop or this live session or this inner circle is happening. But inside events, maybe you are choosing a badge that, hey, I want this particular event to be only visible to customers who have the Achievers badge in Diamond membership. So you would be able to set that up over here, right? Who can join this event? This is where you can choose the particular badge, right? And then the services, you can choose that particular service over here. Next up, we have quiz. So let's say that you want to conduct quizzes with your customers. So you could go and create a particular quiz over here. Again, choose the badge, choose the service. You can enable auto review. If it is MCQ based, then they will automatically get the marks that they have scored, and accordingly they will get points for that as well. It's really simple, so I'm not really going into details. Up next, we have achievements. So we can have levels of achievements where, say, we are setting some criteria that, hey, to achieve this particular badge called the launch master, what you need to do is you need to, let's say, get maybe 1,000 points for course completion, right? So we could do that, and then maybe you should get, let's say, for habits you should have, let's say, at least 100 points, right? So you will be able to set different criteria, and those people who are qualifying for the particular criteria, they will be able to apply for that achievement. You want to auto accept, then you can enable auto accept as well, and once they are actually able to get the achievement, they will get the badge automatically. So let me show you an example of that. I'm a customer over here. I go to this particular achievement. I haven't qualified for these, so I will go to this achievement, and then inside the achievement, I'll be able to see what is it that I am supposed to do. There you go. So you can see the achievers over here, and this is where you can see what are the steps. I need to upload the proof over here, right? So maybe the criteria is based on actions inside the platform. Maybe it is something outside the platform, so I need to upload the criteria. I can do that, and you as a coach will be able to review it and will be able to accept it. And once you do accept, then I would get the particular badge, and I will also get 1,000 extra points. And then I'll be able to go to the next achievement. I'll be able to take that next achievement, right? So basically, you are creating the levels inside your community, and based on the achievements, they are getting badges. So I would say that achievements are like semesters, right? And you complete these achievements, then you will also be able to get the degree. So you'll be able to get the certification. So you will basically be able to create certification, and inside the particular certification, what happens is that the levels are achievements. So the criteria would be that if you've completed, let's say, these two achievements, then you get a certain certification. So that's how certifications work. I'll show it to you over here. There are different certifications, right? I can become a Diamond Radiance Club. For that, what do I need to do? I need to get the particular achievement, right? And you can see these are the 6 achievers. And I would get the badge for that. I would also get the Diamond Radiance Club certificate as well, right? So you can imagine that you are creating clear roadmap for your customers, and you are putting milestones at every level, and as they complete that, they would naturally grow and do better and better in whatever you are teaching them, right? There are other nuances as well inside Level Up, but I believe I've given you a good enough idea. As I told you when I was introducing Level Up, it is a full blown tool in itself, which is available in the ultimate plan. And with this, what is really happening, right? You are actually being extremely high touch with your diamond members. You are creating distinction in the platform itself. So it's not just about more live sessions, more courses. It's also about what are the different activities they are doing on a day-to-day basis, like habits, challenges, checkups, achievement, certification. You are giving them clarity, you are giving them guidance. Naturally, they will only come closer to their goal because of this customized guidance, right? So these are the different things available in Level Up, but that's not it in the ultimate plan. There's Connect as well, which is trust quotient. Again, I tell you, this feature you will find nowhere in any other LMS, in any other coaching platform would you find this, because here you are actually incentivizing customers' actions. Basically, you are able to allow your customers to ask for help, right? The whole sense of community is, the whole sense of network is that you are able to help each other. So you are opening up a new world inside your platform itself, where customers are able to ask for help and other customers are able to offer that help, right? For example, you can see that these are different customers who are asking help over here, right? And they're also putting what they can help in. So they're also putting service requests as well. For example, over here, this particular customer, Fatima, requested that she needs help in AdWords strategy and support, and you can see that Saranya helped her, right? And Fatima marked this service as completed and shared feedback as well, right? So you are really boosting peer-to-peer help, peer-to-peer support, peer-to-peer education, peer-to-peer growth, right? And what happens is, I'll show you, you can see this person, Milind Joshi, has got the 720 TQ score, right? So you can see under reviews that Shweta has given him outstanding review, right? And what was the help that was needed? Help was needed for LinkedIn profile optimization, right? And we can see Shweta's profile also over here. Going back to Milind's profile, we can see shout out as well. Sharan has given shout out, Shweta has also given shout out, right? So these are the two shout outs that have been received. If you've given, as a customer, you've given shout out, then that will also be visible over here, right? So you can imagine the insane level of network effects you are able to create by virtue of trust quotient or TQ. So you are incentivizing your customers for helping each other, and you would see that this is like Sybil score, right? So TQ is also activated based on how frequently are you helping other people. So let's say for 3 months you have not helped anyone in the community, your TQ will automatically go down, right? Again, as I told you, insane feature. We are really grateful for the feedback that we get from coaches, that we are able to build something as crazy as this, right? So these are the things that are available in the ultimate plan. We have one more feature called Link Up, again built purely based on feedback from coaches. So what happens in Link Up is you are able to actually collaborate with other coaches who are there in the ultimate plan, and you are able to create a service which is a bundle of your service as well as that coach's service. So let's say that you are into health and nutrition, and there's a yoga coach, right? So in your diamond membership, maybe you have connected the silver membership of the yoga coach, right? So customer will come on the same service, which is your diamond membership. They'll make a purchase on that particular service, and they will get access to your diamond membership in your dashboard, as well as the silver membership of the yoga coach in that coach's dashboard from the same service itself. So imagine what's the upside for you. The upside is that your offer stack has increased, because you are providing not just the things in your diamond membership, you're also providing someone else's silver membership for free. And what's the upside for the other coach? They are getting a vetted customer. If someone can pay me for diamond, naturally they are a vetted customer. So they would be of great value for that particular coach. And when that coach sells their own gold or diamond membership to the particular customer, I would get commission for that by virtue of lifetime linking. So it's a two-way street. It's a win-win situation. I am getting more customers because of the higher offer stack, and then I'm also making commission. And our funnels, like we are catering to similar audience, but our offerings are different. So it's a win-win. So let's see how we can do that. It's really, really simple. You simply go to partnerships, you go to link up, and you have your own unique key, right? You share this unique key with the coach you are collaborating with. So it's like a friend request you are sending to them, and they are accepting that. And once that has happened, you will be able to see what are the services that they have allowed to connect, right? So you can see they have allowed to connect silver membership. They have allowed to connect diamond membership, gold membership, silver membership, and I have allowed them to connect my silver membership and gold membership. And then when I would go to my services, this is where, let's say, in my diamond membership, okay, I want to go and I want to link a service. So I would go to Funnel Bridge, I would add a service, I would find that particular coach, and I want to link the silver membership. I can do that and I can save it. So what would happen is the moment someone purchases my diamond membership, they would automatically also get access to Healthify Institute's silver membership in their own dashboard. And we'll be able to see all the details over here, like how many people purchased, right? And what are the commissions, and then we can settle it up from here itself. Obviously, we need to pay to that particular coach, and then we can just settle it up here. So link up again is something that coaches were doing, but in a very manual way, using Pabbly and Zapier and things like that. But you don't need that on TagMango. Just by sending friend requests, you'll be able to build a connection, and then you'll be able to share services, collaborate, and increase both of your revenues, and also provide more value to your customers, right? So that's also there in the ultimate plan. And finally, we have Level Up Council as well. So this is not a feature, but this is also access to a network of the top creators and coaches in the country. How would you collaborate with others if you don't even know them? So you will be part of a dedicated WhatsApp group where only the ultimate plan coaches are there. These are the top coaches, so you'll be able to collaborate with them. You'll be able to learn from them. We also conduct regular sessions with top creators, with top coaches, with top businessmen in the country. Ankur Wariku has come in Level Up Council in one of the sessions. We have had Razorpay founder Harshil in one of the sessions. We have had Nitin Kamath, the co-founder of Zerodha, in one of the sessions. So we get to learn from the experience of these stalwarts who have proven in their business, and we can take the learnings and we can implement in our business, right? So I'm sure you can now imagine why is it that the ultimate plan is the most popular plan, because it's a no-brainer. You want to be at the top of the industry. You want to get all of these features maxed out. You want to be in the company of achievers. You want to learn from the very best, and you want to provide the best possible experience to your community. Then ultimate plan is the plan to go for. The icing on the cake in the ultimate plan, there is no commission. You pay no commission whatsoever in the ultimate plan. You just pay an annual fee, and you only pay the payment gateway charges. You don't pay any part of your earnings as commission, right? So I hope that you get a clear understanding of what's available in the different plans, and you are able to go for the right plan by virtue of this walkthrough. My recommendation obviously will be that you get the very best, you provide the best experience, and you take your business to a level where others aspire to reach. I hope that this video helps you out, and I wish you all the best. I will see you in another video super soon. Until then, take care. Goodbye.